What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nap Family Racing. Today we're going to be doing a couple of things. Thing one is I don't like the way that this turned out, so I'm going to take big flat disc and all the spots that are scaly and just kind of gross looking. As you can see, I've already done a couple of test runs. The wife requested that I wear a mask. That's as good as it's gonna get. I am going to be wearing gloves because when I was out here doing test runs, something flew up and cut my knuckle and made me start bleeding. I didn't much care for that, so we're going to do our part to prevent that from happening again. So we've got eye protection, we've got hand protection. We're going to get this out of the way. Nothing but that. Alright, we'll get these cans of paint moved. And then I'm going to put you guys time lapse because I'm assuming this is going to take quite a bit of time. And then we are going to be working on the old money eater tomorrow, most likely. And I think we're going to do an oil change on this tomorrow. We've got some bent parts to replace on the money eater. So we'll probably start the day off by rolling this thing up on ramps. Do a quick oil change on it, build some oil pressure, and then back it out. Then go over to this one. Pull that one in. Today's Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope everybody had a great week at work. Mine was pretty good. It was alright. Just long. I'm down on sleep, that's for sure. So, without further ado, I reckon we ought to just start grinding on this joker. So, let's get to it. This is going to take a very long time. But it's going to be worth it because this is, I mean, that's glass. I'm just wondering if I could do myself a favor here by putting on something to start kind of lightly stripping the paint, and then just whatever it doesn't bring up, just take it that taking this to it after that would make a difference. I mean, it's not even really a question. I know for a fact that it would make a difference. Well, that's got me new filter there, and I want it. You guys can't see me. I'm down here. Fuel line or fuel tank filter is pretty rough shape. So add that to the list. Don't let me forget. But yeah, what I'll probably do is roll this video into tomorrow's video. That'll be the first time you guys get to hear this car fire up and run. Because I'm gonna have to rethink this a little bit, or I'm gonna be trying to grind down this paint for the entire off season. And there's much more that I want to do to this than that. So, I mean, all of this decking has to come out anyways, I'm assuming, for the new cage to go in. So I might be able to just put like some aircraft remover on it, just individual panels, just paint it on, let it sit, and then get it off that way. But we shall see. Plus, a lot of these need to be banged out a little bit. So I think for today, I'll probably finish sanding out this one, just because it gets me out of the house and gets me doing something, sitting in the house and, you know, just kind of waiting on what the baby's gonna need next. It's not good for my ADHD or whatever I have that makes it so I need to move around a little bit, or I start getting a little grumpy. So I'll probably finish out this section here and then head in and start staging something for whatever we got happening next. Thought I had a flashlight handy, but apparently I did not. I was gonna check, make sure I got the right filter for this thing, but I'll do it later. But yeah, so that's what we got going on here. With the decision to really try and chase points in the rest of the year at Aerox, this thing is gonna kind of get definitely pushed to the back burner for the most part until at least middle of November. That'll give me November, December, January, February. So 4 months to get it where it needs to be. We've got to build a new nose for it. A whole bunch of other stuff. Got to get the cage first and foremost. Got to drop a full containment seat in. So we've got plenty of stuff that'll keep us busy in those 4 months. And then after the big $10,000 to win race for the money eater, we'll get that thing tore down, check it for whatever's broke. It seems like we're doing pretty good with fixing things that are bent or broken kind of as they happen, but I'd like to go through and make sure that there's nothing that's looking wore out. I'd like to have that thing sit through the off season pretty much ready to go on a trailer. So we might take a week after the big race to just get that thing nice and happy, and then put all of our money and attention into getting this to where we can go play with it next year. But for today, they'll probably do it for us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Knight Family Racing. I hate to do this to y'all, but I think it might be a little crooked. Yeah, just a little. There you go. You look good enough now, huh? Well, we got this thing up on ramps. That's why the front end's so high. We're gonna do a little bit of an oil change. Not a little bit of one, we're gonna do an oil change. Because this thing has like straight 50 weight break-in oil in it, and I'd like to not have that in there much longer. So I'm gonna crawl down underneath, figure out everything that I need, and then I'll pick y'all back up once we get to the point where oil's gonna start draining. I'm also gonna need a new alternator belt, I believe. It's got a rip in it, so that'll be something to put in the memory bank. Ooh, okay. I think we'll go ahead. Get a new upper radiator hose. Won't let it run that long, shouldn't have any pressure. Feel anything in the radiator. There's no way that's how that's up. Get it, mine. Alright, I'm stopping looking at stuff. I'm gonna get set up. We're gonna do an oil change. Ooh, we got some spiders to kill on that thing. Alright, so I just went down and cracked the drain plug. We've got oil. It's I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if there's fuel in it. Might be water in it. Coolant or something. I'm not madly in love with the color, but I also don't know what brand
of straight 50 weight braking oils in here. And this is not a long-term oil change we're doing here. This is a get this oil out and some decent oil in oil change. Feel pretty good about how tight I got that. Alright. Now we gotta focus on that filtre. I think I've got my filter wrench right over here. I should probably get the oil and filter. I forgot I left you guys rolling. Underneath this joker for him. Dang it. Shoot, that's all I wanted to have. So let's keep this filter in decent shape just in case. Oh, what the heck's on there? I do not know if I got the right filter. It's about the same size, just different internals. Shoot. We'll find out. you how I want it to here. I just need you to not tip over. Dump oil all over the place. You do that for me? You're a sweetheart. Just make sure there's a gasket or nothing funky. Seems to be alright. Well, that answered that question in a hurry. Well, we got the wrong filter, so we're gonna have to call somebody and get the right filter. All right, I'm back. I kind of struggled a little bit. Well, I didn't struggle, but I went back and forth with myself on whether I wanted to get just some cheapo garbage slap-on filter for $4, or if I wanted to pay a little bit more money and get something that was worth something. But I decided that the best course of action was to get something that was worth something. I mean, I didn't go top of the line for sure. I just went with the standard Wix filter. Because if there is any junk or anything like that that's going to be kind of sitting down in there, I'd like that filter to be willing and able to get that junk out. So now we're putting our 2050 in. There's all in there, so that's good. Sure we get that plastic out of here, Glenn. It's been very good at all. Okay. Oh, let's get this out of there. That way we'll be able to see if anything's leaking. Reverse. I don't know why we said it's in reverse, because it's not. It's 100% in neutral. Well, not 100%, but 100% enough. decent sign. Started without me too going to.
All right, no leaks. Perfect. All right. Let's get this thing off the ramps, get it out of the way. All right, as you guys can see, we've done some switcherooing, and we've got the old cart back in. We've got to get this strut out. Now we've got to put trailer arm back there. That's all going to be jobs for tomorrow, because I feel like I've exceeded my time limit of kind of being able to goof around out here and get things done. I've got a lot of things in there that I need to take care of. Hello, Mr. Honeybee. No honey here. Enjoy your day. We've got a lot of things I need to take care of inside the house. So we will be back out here tomorrow to start pulling stuff off and a few other things. But for today, that's gonna do it. So we'll see you when this clip slides over.